Just a quick warning, this episode is,
not for children.
Yeah, we say some words that are not very, what's the word?
Polite?
Or children friendly. So, yeah, if you are under the age of
14?
If you still need your parents' permission, go on Disney.com. Don't listen to this. Alright, thanks guys. Before we begin the interview, I just want to say happy 1 year to our buddies Nannu and Mandeep.
Happy birthday, guys.
Happy 1 year.
Oh, fuck. You said happy birthday, I swear.
Did I say happy birthday?
Fuck.
Oh, it's their relationship's birthday.
Relationship's birthday, of course.
Happy birthday to your relationship.
Happy birthday to your relationship. Your relationship is 1 year old today. Happy birthday.
And if you guys don't know Nannu, we'll call him Polkit, because who cares? Polkit and Mandeep, good job, guys. Happy birthday, guys. Brarcast, is that you guys? Welcome back. We have another interview with the same person from the first interview. Say your name, person.
Hi, my name is Jason Brar.
And what do you do, sir?
I'm part of the Canadian Armed Forces. I'm a reservist.
And where have you been for like the past, since the last episode?
I was on my DP1 infantry course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at Wainwright, Alberta.
The day after he did our episode, he went.
Yup.
And are you alive, sir? Are you alive?
I am alive. Indeed I am.
Are you broken?
Pretty broken, yeah. Spiritually and physically.
Define physically broken, because we know I am. I am physically broken.
I'd say that course kicked my ass. It probably hurts on the knees the most. Because there's a lot of like weight that you're carrying. And it's really physically demanding.
How heavy is this that you're carrying?
Well, not as heavy as like other courses, but like I guess it was like a stepping stone. So shit was probably heavy.
What's the heaviest gun you used?
Probably the C6, but I don't remember how heavy exactly it was. The C6 machine gun.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's a heavy bitch.
So how much can you actually talk about?
How much I could talk about training?
Yeah. Because I know some stuff you can't talk about.
Yeah.
Or else we will get shot and thrown in prison.
I could talk about how, I guess, living conditions were.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, so basically we slept, like, on the base, so it was pretty good. Rooms of, like, 5 people, bunk beds.
Are you bros now with them?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Bros for life. Yeah, the food there, we had a mess hall, so the mess hall food was fantastic, it was great. But when we went to the field, all the field food, it was terrible. Like, the army rations. Like, I mean, yeah, like, it'll fill you up, but, like, you just gotta force that down, man. You gotta force everything down.
What was it like? Like, what's the food like? Like, not the mess hall, like...
I can't even
rations.
explain how it is. It's just, like, it's not bad, it's not good, it's just army food. It's its own thing.
So, yeah, like rations, like astronaut ice cream type of that kind of stuff?
I wish we had ice cream. We had, like, what? I mean, I can't even explain it. It's varied stuff. I'd say the worst ration is probably salmon.
See, I don't eat fish, so...
It's cold. It's just cold salmon, and it just tastes terrible.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
What was the mess hall? What was that like?
Mess hall food was fantastic. Every Thursday night at any Canadian Army base, it's steak night.
Ooh.
For Thursday night. It's amazing.
Important question. How do you take your steak?
How do I take my steak?
Yeah.
Well done.
Leave.
Dude.
This podcast is over now.
In a Brown family, chicken or any meat is not cooked until it's black. You know that for a fact. Chicken
has to go until it's basically borderline burned, obviously.
Yeah.
But steak has to be prime.
Medium rare is also good.
Yeah, medium rare is where it's at, man. That is.
I still don't mind well done. I don't mind it. It just tastes like home.
Medium rare is thebomb.com. We're brown. We can say that. Okay. So lots of you can't talk about like the actual training, can you?
Not really, no.
Not really. All right. Then, so you were basically like MIA for like a month and a half. You don't. You don't know much about what happened.
Yeah, I did not have my phone to keep me up, like posted on like the news or whatever.
Like I heard from you like once every like 3 weeks.
Yeah, we didn't really have our phones unless they were like given to us.
Did they like keep it? They kept everything.
They kept it locked up. Yep.
Because like, guys, like randomly like one day, like I don't even know what time it was. My phone starts ringing, and I'm like, Jason. I'm like, is he back or something? Did he already quit or something? I pick it up. He's like, hey, what's up? I'm like, what's happening? He's like, oh, I got my phone's back. And we just talked for like an hour about like just bullshit.
Yeah, it was great. I needed like somebody to talk to.
What was it like when you got back? Like
Back, it felt like I was dreaming. Like I swear, I've had dreams of being back home, like while I'm sleeping in those beds, and then I wake up still at the base, and I'm like, ah, damn it, I'm still here.
Like I know that obviously like you were in training, so it wasn't as severe as or normal stuff like PTSD, anything like that.
PTSD, hell no. But like, there's this when we were in the field, there's this one sound that always like scared me. And then like my buddies, when we stopped like training or whatever, when we're like on our own time, they would imitate the sound by like that whistling. It's like a arty sim whistling in the sky. Yeah, like that. Like they would imitate that, and we'd all just get all jumpy.
So what does that sound? What does that sound?
Like it's an arty sim, artillery. So like, as it shoots in the air, it's like so fast that it like, just whistles in the sky.
Oh, like,
no, like it's like woo, it like whistles.
And
then it drops.
Like in every action movie when the nuke's about to fall.
Exactly.
Dude. So you have a dog, right?
Yeah.
What was your dog's reaction when you came back?
He was so happy. He was like, "Master, you're alive?"
Just so you guys know, Jason's dog is like a behemoth compared to my dog. Because my dog is he's like, how much do you think he weighs?
I don't know, maybe like 40 pounds.
40 pounds, and Jason's dog weighs
maybe like 120.
Yeah, so he would eat my dog.
Yeah.
And still have room for seconds. So to avoid me getting shot by the Canadian Army, let's talk about stuff you missed.
What did I miss?
I know when you came back, I informed you about one thing. You did not believe me at the time, but who's one of your favorite superheroes, Jason?
Spider-Man.
And so how did you like Far From Home?
I loved it. It was amazing.
Are you excited for the sequel?
Of course I am.
Well, too bad. Because no more Stark technology for them. Because Spider-Man is out of the MCU because Disney is full of, drumroll please, greedy bastards. So how do you feel about that? Because I told you a little bit about it. So
I'm still trying to figure out like how the hell that happened. Like, I thought they were in agreement because like I'm pretty sure Sony like Sony would get money from like the ticket sales and box office, and Disney would get like merchandise. And obviously merchandise is where the cash is at.
Yeah.
And they didn't mind. But as soon as Far From Home started like getting so much money from the box office, Disney
already made $1 billion, right?
Yeah.
Did it make $1 billion?
Yeah, it did make $1 billion. And then Marvel wanted like a piece of that, and they're like, "Oh, we should like even it out."
Yeah, like the thing was like how Disney.
But I think Disney wanted like 70-30.
Yeah, they wanted 70-30, and obviously that like Sony would be making no money from that whatsoever.
Exactly.
Because it's still their IP.
It's still their like Sony Pictures, right? Like it's all theirs. The directors, like everything.
Yeah. So Far From Home made $1.118 billion. Oh, you know what's funny? The Brarcast has more viewers than it made money.
Ooh.
I'm kidding. I have like 5 viewers on this.
Nice.
Hey, but sponsors, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's like, I don't understand, like, because Disney already owns, like, everyone at this point. Sony's one of the last independent companies, because, like, now they own Fox as well.
Yeah, but they can't just buy Sony, because then, like, you wouldn't want to create a monopoly, right?
Yeah, like, They tried to buy Sony, but they're just like, hey, how about you don't take everything we own, right?
Yeah. Because Sony makes so much. They make like headphones. They make literally everything.
They make laptops.
Yeah.
They actually own the company of the microphone that we're using.
PlayStation.
The best console. Actually, no. The
second to the Switch.
Actually, no. Third then. No, third best is second to Switch, but number one is a UA.
The hell's an UA?
It's just like I don't know. It's just this dumb like little box they made to play games. It was so stupid. Actually, no. I'm sorry. I forgot. Soulja Boy made a video game console.
I heard it was pretty bad.
Yeah, it's all just bootleg games. Yo, he had like Super Mario, but except it's him and the other guy from one of the songs. Yo, what's Soulja Boy doing nowadays?
I honestly don't.
Because he has like bootleg AirPods. He has vapes out.
I don't know.
I don't understand him sometimes.
But yeah, I don't know how like they're gonna like keep Spider-Man in the MCU even though he's not allowed to like.
Apparently they're meeting tomorrow. They're gonna be meeting tomorrow.
Because they set him up so well. He was gonna be like the center of the MCU now.
Yeah.
Because Iron Man like died. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. But yeah, because like tomorrow, like today is September 2nd. On September 3rd, apparently they're meeting. Sony and Disney are meeting tomorrow.
Oh, that's sweet.
But I think what they're gonna do is like they're gonna try and make it even, like the profits.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're gonna make everything even, so like even merchandising. So that would be pretty solid.
Yeah, because most of the money that they get is from like merchandises and like toy sales.
Yeah.
Rather than box office.
Because at this point, all the cards, like Sony holds all the cards.
Yeah.
Because who is the next Tony Stark? Technically, like I'm not talking about the next Tony. I'm talking about the next like
the face of the MCU.
Is Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Tom Holland is gonna be the next face.
Yeah.
So Disney is basically just like, okay, we'll let you guys do what you want. So what I'm thinking, like, this isn't confirmed or anything, but what I'm thinking is, Sony's like, all right, let's use your MCU characters in our movies, and they're like, yo, we're gonna put Spider-Man in the Venom movies.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
How awesome would that be? I want to see.
That'd be amazing.
Because it actually works too. Because I know they had Venom in Spider-Man 3, and I actually liked Spider-Man 3. It was a good movie.
It was a good movie.
And had the best scene of all time, the dance scene, obviously. But like,
if they just had Sandman in Spider-Man 3, it probably would have been even better than Spider-Man 2.
They could have made 5 movies, in my opinion. They
Yeah.
could have made 5 movies.
Yeah.
Because they had 3 villains. It was Green Goblin, like the hairy version. It had Sandman and then Venom.
No, but the thing is, each movie was good at sticking to one villain per movie.
Yeah.
And that's what Spider-Man 3 did.
Yeah.
Because, like, you think that, no, they have 3 villains. Actually, no, they didn't. Harry was set up from the very beginning.
Yeah, so he would be good for the finale.
And Sandman killed Uncle Ben in the first movie. So technically, they only had one new villain.
Yeah.
And that was Venom.
But, like, the way they had it split up, the pacing of it was so out of it.
It's because, like, he just didn't fit if they wanted to, like, reinvent the Uncle Ben, like, story with Sandman. And plus they had the Harry, like, side plot. Like, just those two alone would have been fine.
Yeah, so, like, what I'm thinking is, like, they could do they have, like, more movies from that.
Yeah.
So, like, they would have, like, the first movie was obviously Norman Osborn and Peter. Then it would have Doc Ock, who is my favorite Spider-Man villain. Because in the comics, he was pretty dope. And
the video game?
In the video game, it was good. And no, because in the comics, do you remember the one, like, where he takes over Spider-Man's body?
Superior Spider-Man.
Yes, that was the name.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. And then the third one, I would think that they should have, like, Venom or someone there.
Mm-hmm.
Or they bring one of those guys, so bring Sandman, make the movie about him. And then the next movie, then bring in...
like the Lizard or something.
The Lizard. or just
Because Kirk Connors was in Spider-Man, I think 2 and 3.
He was, but they didn't use him.
They didn't use him, yeah.
And that was a disappointment.
But they were planning for him in Spider-Man 4. It was either him or I think the Vulture.
The Vulture would be so sick.
They did the Vulture perfectly already with Homecoming.
Yeah.
That was really
And he was pretty decent in PS4 as well.
But the thing is, dude, even in the new Spider movies, they already have like 3 villains in one movie.
Yeah.
They had Vulture, the Shocker, Scorpion, and they also had the Thinker.
Yeah. But because like, I think they were planning to do like a Sinister Six kind of thing with.
Yeah.
That'd be so nice. But see, here's one thing I really want. This is why I want Tom Holland in the Venom verse. Tom Holland, his character is a massive like flip compared to Tom Hardy.
Yeah, polar opposites.
Because like because if you remember in like the other movies, Maguire and the guy who played Venom looked the exact same basically.
Topher Grace.
Yeah, Topher Grace.
Yeah.
I remember his face just made me want to punch him. I don't know why. And then he was the same as James Franco. Was he James or Dave?
James Franco.
Yeah, and then whoever Sandman was, I don't remember his name. You?
Yeah, I forget his name. Yeah.
Yeah, like they were kind of the same. They were just teenagers, edgy teenagers. So I'm like,
Sandman was an adult though.
yeah, Sandman was an adult, but he's different. I'm talking about like Harry and
Topher Grace.
Yeah, Topher Grace.
Yeah.
So like they were kind of like 3 of them were the same.
I thought Topher Grace would have been fine as like Eddie Brock. He was fine.
Yeah.
Like as Eddie Brock, but when he turned into Venom, they didn't change his voice, man.
That was so funny.
They kept that squeaky ass voice.
No, like switching it up a little bit for a second. Zion Williamson, he's a monster of a human being.
Oh yeah.
Like this guy jumps from like the free throw line to block somebody at 3. Have you heard his voice?
Yeah, it's
So he could be he looks like his voice would be like the deepest voice ever. Then he talks like, oh hey yeah what's up guys, and the first time I heard him speak I was actually like no come on, someone has to edit that, right?
Yeah.
Then I see who posted. I'm like, Sports Center posted this, so it's real. So that's how it was with Venom, because Venom was just a massive character, one of the most popular characters in comic book history.
Yeah.
And they gave him like a little baby voice, and I just hate that.
But like the Tom Hardy Venom movie, I liked how he like changed his voice, like they made him growl and stuff.
Like
that was great.
And like they give him a little bit of an accent too. I don't know. I
yeah, a
like
little.
Hey, like a turd in the wind. That was so good though. That's a fun movie.
It was
like it wasn't good, but it was super
fun movie, and I want to watch more.
But yeah, with Tom Holland's character, he's like a more like optimistic version of like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because like Tobey Maguire's was more depressing because he's just like life hates me.
With Tobey Maguire, he's great. I love him. He's like my favorite, but. Like they could have used so many other Spider-Man stories, but instead they used all of the sad ones and threw it at this guy. So this guy was ultra depressed.
Nah, you know what I'm thinking though? In like 10 years, you know who they should get to play Spider-Man?
Who?
They should get George Clooney. Okay, bear with me here. Do you know Spider-Man Reign?
Spider-Man Reign?
It's a comic. It's like a 4-part series they had.
Maybe.
It's otherwise known as Old Man Spider-Man.
I think so, yeah.
So, it's like just like years in the future, Spider-Man's old as shit. Okay, and Mary Jane is dead. And do you know why she's dead? Radiation.
Oh, I know this story.
You want to explain it as the main Spider-Man fan here?
I'm not explaining this. There might be children hearing this.
No, don't worry. We did the thing saying it's inappropriate for kids.
So basically, his sperm had radiation.
Spider jizz.
Had radiation from the spider bite that killed Mary Jane. You have got to be shitting me.
But it was such a good thing though. And
that is idiotic, and that's just lazy.
But that story was such a good story. Like Wait, who's like a middle-aged actor right now? Who's like middle-aged right now that's pretty popular? That's like not in the Marvel verse right now because they have everybody right now.
Honestly, they could just have Tobey Maguire again. It could work.
I want Tobey Maguire so badly to come
Actually,
back.
no. I want Tobey Maguire as Tom Holland's Uncle Ben.
Oh my! But dude, we have to watch him die. Do you want to watch Tobey die?
Of course I do. Like,
How old is Tobey Maguire? Like, he has to be like in his like late 30s or like 40s, right?
yeah, but so is like Aunt May, like Marissa Tomei, right?
Yo.
They're like the same age.
Yeah, she's amazing. I love her so
They're like
much.
the same age.
I think they are. Let me check. Google says Maguire's 44.
Yeah, he's 44. So
he was like
search up Marissa Tomei.
Marissa Tomei. So what do you think they're gonna do now to like ease him out of the MCU? Marissa Tomei's 54, 10 years older.
10 years older. Don't worry, Uncle Ben will hit it.
Yeah.
Uncle Ben.
Maybe she likes younger men. No, but what do you think they're gonna do to like ease him out of the MCU?
I don't think. Yo, they better not ease him out of the MCU.
Cause
okay, who are we stuck with without Spider-Man, huh?
Doctor Strange.
Fucking Falcon? Like, no.
Loki's back apparently.
Oh my. Okay, no, he's back as like his TV show, but that's like set as a prequel.
Is it prequel?
It's a prequel.
Damn it.
I know.
I was thinking, oh, they're gonna put some shit like, oh, maybe when, maybe the like reverse snap brought him back somehow. I don't know.
Like the only thing I'm excited for is like Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange.
That's gonna be good. Doctor Strange, as I've said many times, is like my top 3 favorite of all time.
Yeah, he's really good.
Because it goes Doctor Strange is up there, Ant-Man's up there, and original Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah. And people hate my list so much.
Dude, I loved Captain America.
Which one?
All of them. My favorite is Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier was so good.
So good.
But the original one had my favorite scene of all time.
Which one is that?
He comes back. He's in Times Square.
Oh yeah,
and he just says, "I had a date," and it gave me emotions. It made me cry.
Oh yeah.
But here's my theory on how they're gonna ease him out of the MCU if their deal goes to shit like tomorrow. Okay? I was thinking about this for 3 hours last night. Just randomly.
Let's hear it.
Okay. So, how did the movie end?
His secret identity got revealed.
Yeah. So, and like what's S.H.I.E.L.D.'s main thing? Secrecy, right?
Yeah.
Like no one should know who they are.
Yep.
So what I'm thinking is, so he gets basically blacklisted by everybody because like, no, you're gonna expose us. So and like, does he still have Edith?
Yeah.
Okay, so one thing without, because like Stark Industries is gonna get rid of Edith.
Wait, if he had Edith, why didn't he just like disrupt the videotape?
Did you see his He had the suit on. He was in a spider suit.
So?
Where do you have the glasses with him? Just pull it off his asshole?
But he still put the glasses on when he had a spider suit on.
Okay, yeah, true. But he had a backpack then.
Yeah, but movie, you trying to be lazy?
No, but yeah. So one thing is like so he gets blacklisted by what's it called, by S.H.I.E.L.D. Stark Technologies won't let him for some reason. They'll figure out some way to get rid of that. So like he might break the glasses or something lazy, because knowing how Sony will do some stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And so basically it's gonna be just Spider-Man by himself, which in my opinion is how you should do a Spider-Man movie.
Exactly.
Like that's like I like Holland. I've said this in the last podcast.
I liked how he made his own web fluid and everything, but that's it.
Yeah.
Like, why did Tony have to give him literally everything else?
Like they literally like yeah, it's about like they kind of want to make it about like how Tony's like a father figure, but like no.
At this point, he just looks like a sugar daddy. Like he just gives him everything.
And Happy still won.
Yeah.
But how I'm thinking is like it's like Spider-Man, like it's always been about him as a person finding himself as a hero, but now it's just him saying, "I'm Iron Man. I am Iron Man. I am Iron Spider." And I just didn't like that. Like
I did not
like Tom Holland is a great Spider-Man, but like Disney's writing and how they try to set everything up.
Oh yeah.
Because like this is like the Spider-Man curse, all right? Because because sooner or later Spider-Man will get cancelled by the studio, or something will happen to stop it, right? Because they were supposed to make like 5 original Spider-Man movies,
but they're on a good track right now.
Yeah, they're on a good track.
They're
yeah,
good roll right now.
And also the thing is with them, this is Disney's most profitable thing.
Yeah.
So this is why I kind of hope that they actually like fix it up tomorrow. Because if I was Disney, I'd just be like, yo, take everything. We'll even give you guys Doctor Strange, put him in your movies. You know? Yo, what if Doctor Strange was in Venom?
I don't know about that. But like, you see, Marvel owns some Spidey villains and Sony owns some. They could just merge them, like straight up.
They could. Oh, did you hear that? You know how they first announced that Deadpool would be R-rated, even though they're with Disney now?
Yeah.
Apparently, that might not be the case now.
Really?
They're talking about like a few weeks ago, like they might just make it now a full PG-13.
No.
Or at least 14A. So they can do some jokes, but that's the thing. The movie was based off the shock factor.
Yeah.
Like all this stuff happened in a movie. Like even the Women's Day joke, Happy Women's Day, and just stuck the thing up his ass.
Yeah.
That was the shock factor. That made people laugh so hard.
Honestly, you can have Deadpool even in like the like crossover like movies or whatever.
Yeah.
And he can still joke around even if it is PG-13. Like on his own movie, like you should keep that R-rated.
Do you know why? Do you know why Venom's so crazy?
Why?
Did you know what happened in the comics?
Oh, did he get merged with Deadpool? And he hated it?
For how long do you think he was merged for with him?
I think maybe like an hour.
Not even. Go a bit less. What would you think?
For like 10 minutes?
Less.
Like a second?
A little more. 15 seconds. He was inside of him.
Yeah.
And apparently, because like how it was like they're on a spaceship, Venom was in something, Deadpool just goes sees, oh, what's this? Touches it. Venom goes inside of him, bang, for like 15 seconds, goes absolutely ham. And I just find that perfect, you know? Imagine that for a crossover movie.
That'd be amazing. But, dude, I kind of didn't want them to do Professor Hulk. Do you know why? Because now, after the Fox deal, they could have Wolverine.
Oh.
But then you can't have Wolverine fight smart Hulk. You need to fight him like angry Hulk, right?
Yeah, but they can just fix that with writing. Say, now
he's dumb.
Now he's just crazy again, you know? Because like, this is Disney, so there's like, oh, he just forgot. Because you remember in Game of Thrones?
Or maybe they could have it as like a prequel movie that Wolverine was just like a super top secret like SHIELD agent that no one knew about.
Oh,
and they sent him to like fight the Hulk.
That's the one thing though, like, yeah, like, they take some creative liberties and that's okay. But I don't like them when they change up the entire character's like arc.
Yeah.
Like, who was that one guy, I forgot. Yeah. Like, I don't care about anyone else. Spider-Man. Okay, Spider-Man's like his base arc is he is alone in the world basically, and it's just him against the world.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's Spider-Man. Now it's like he's like Iron Man's kid. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's always just something that really annoyed me. You know. Speaking of Venom, where's Venom from? Some from space, right? So let's talk about some space stuff. You know Trump, right? Reality star,
crazy person,
WWE Hall of Famer, and President of the United States. He recently relaunched the U.S. Space Command.
Really?
Yeah, Space Command. So basically, it's made the Space Com will be the 11th combatant command in the military and will aim to deter, like conflict and everything in space.
So like Star Wars, space battles.
Star Wars. So, yeah.
Motherfucker.
This one, like, see, Trump's an idiot, but this stuff makes me like, this guy's alright.
This guy's alright, yeah.
Like, he's not a smart guy.
Let's trade him. Let's trade him with Trudeau.
This is one thing I like. When I'm like looking at politics or something like that, other people are looking at what's in it for the economy and stuff. I look at two things: space and the environment. Because we have 17 months left apparently.
For what?
First, first it was like we have like 12 years or something.
Like 2012?
Yeah, no, to fix the Earth before it's like irreversible. Originally supposed to like 12 years. Now it's like 17 months.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
So we're screwed.
Nah, we'll be fine.
Yeah. So basically, Trump said that by bringing it back, this landmark recognizes the centrality of space to America's national security and defense. And, dude, Space Wars.
Space Wars.
So it's not one. Oh, so first we're beefing with North Korea just chilling by itself, but now, let's go to space and sell this.
If Trump manages to build his own Death Star, I swear to God.
The Trump Star.
The Trump Star. Just a giant T just floating.
Just a giant T pose going around.
Giant T. And then like all those Jehovah's Witnesses will be like, is that Jesus imagery? and just a laser comes at them.
This goes, zap. Shut the hell up.
Zap.
The only Jesus here is Trump. And I don't know why, man. Every time something new about Trump comes out, I lose my mind.
Yeah, this man's hilarious.
Okay, let me tell you about something quick. This has nothing to do with anything we're talking about, but I remember this. Dwight Howard, great player, right? Mm-hmm. He used to be great.
Mm-hmm. Too soft.
Yeah, he went to the Lakers. Guess what his contract is?
What?
23 mil. Okay. Guess how much money they're actually spending on fixing the Amazon rainforest?
How much?
22 mil.
Really?
Yeah. They're spending more money on keeping Dwight Howard in LA. A washed up, near 5-year-old Dwight Howard. They're not 35.
Like retired Superman.
Yeah. Kind of like. He's like a poor man's Shaq.
Yeah, he's like Hancock.
I used to like him though. He used to be so cool.
Oh yeah.
Because he could dance better than Shaq. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. That really annoys me. You UFC fan?
Of course.
UFC first. Important question. UFC or WWE? What's the greatest?
Don't ask me that. If I tell you, I'll have to kill you.
Nah, dude, but UFC's. I can't stand watching it.
Why not?
It's too violent.
Too violent? Are you kidding me?
I know.
We do martial arts.
I know. No, but we go to the part where we just make them. We just beat them to a point where they just can't hurt us anymore.
And you're acting like you haven't broken bones mid-fight.
I've broken my bones. Yeah, I've broken other people's bones, but that's all by accident. You watch UFC, they're trying to it's not. They say they're like, oh, we just want to put the guy down. No, they're trying to put the guy down into the ground, 6 feet underneath. And I don't know, that's brutal for me. It's like public murder. It's public murder. Yeah, speaking of UFC, actually, let's go back first and to WWE. Hey Jason, do you know where we're going in 2-3 weeks?
Where?
WWE Live.
Nice.
We have the tickets. We might be on TV.
And where is the show?
Calgary.
Nice.
It'll be a fun time. It's a Friday night with the boys.
Hell yeah. Hey, do you know who's the main event for that day?
Dude, I haven't seen WWE in so long.
I haven't either. The last thing I remember is John Cena joined the Nexus.
I cried when that happened.
That's the last thing I remember. Honest to God, that's the last thing I remember.
I think
part of me still thinks he's in the Nexus still.
He just never left.
Never left.
Everyone else is gone, just him though.
It's been a decade. He's still there.
I think I stopped watching I remember I borderline stopped watching for a long time after Shawn Michaels had to quit.
Oh yeah.
That was such a good fight though. Me and my dad used to watch WrestleMania in the theaters.
Yeah.
It was so good.
So good, man.
Oh yeah, so UFC, who's the biggest fighter right now?
The biggest fighter?
Yeah.
Khabib.
Yeah, Khabib is he's the best fighter right now in my opinion. But who is for everyone who doesn't know actual martial arts and just watches UFC, who do they think is the top dog?
Well, it's probably Conor McGregor.
Yeah, the Irish drunk.
Yeah.
You heard about his whiskey, right? He had a whiskey out called Proper Whiskey.
Yep.
A Proper 12 whiskey, actually. And this man goes to some bar in Dublin and says, hey, you guys should try out my whiskey. It's pretty lit. And he's going around, he's telling people, yo, you guys should like check this out. This is an amazing whiskey. And this one guy's like, nah, I don't want whiskey. He's having a beer or something. What would you do if you offer someone a drink and they don't want it?
Nothing. I think, okay, bro.
I'm like, alright, cool. You do you, buddy, right? McGregor, on the other hand, we're watching the video right now as we speak. And just watch this real quick. Said doesn't want it. And wait for it. This actually looks like a nice bar. You know? So right now he's yelling at this guy, calling him a pussy.
So we're watching the video right now as we speak. Boom! We just clocked that guy in the face.
Yo, he takes it. He just takes it too. This head didn't go down or anything. He takes a hit. He's like,
dude, you're an Irish, man. He's like, they're in Dublin right now.
Yeah.
Like, they have the strongest chins.
Irishmen are, they're tanks.
Dude, you know, like, Punjabis are like the Irish of India. Like, dude, that's how I see it.
Yeah. Because we're all drunks.
We drink a lot. We're like angry all the time.
We'll get mad at people for not taking a drink.
Exactly.
At our buddy's birthday party, where you and I were both there, and you and I kind of had a good night at that party.
Oh, of course.
What's the nickname that we got for that one?
Blackout Brars.
Because me and him both blacked out, and it was not good.
It was a great time.
Yeah, like that night I was like, I'll drink a little bit. I don't want to go too crazy tonight. But my buddy's dad, the birthday boy's dad, came up to me and said, "You need a shot?" I'm like, "Nah, I have a beer. I'm okay." He goes and slaps me, and says, "Nah, come and drink shots." I'm like, "All right, cool. I'll do some shots." And I took one. I'm like, "That's good." He's like, "Nah." Then every uncle came.
Oh, yeah.
Said, "You can shot with us." And doing shot with us. Then all the boys came to shot with us. So we were pretty bad.
Yeah.
The birthday guy just shot. Like, how much shots did you take that night?
I honestly can't even count. Like, it was just.
I remember I
remember I'd blink and I was just like, I had taken a shot. Like, the shot was done. Like, I remember I would blink and I'm just standing in front of the bar. I'm like, well, shit.
I had more than you that night. I know that.
Yeah, because you got there before I did.
Yeah.
By the time I got there, you were already like tipsy. I was like, okay.
Yeah, but you blacked out before I did too.
So it's this kind of night.
But you still blacked out before I did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No.
Yeah, because you left. You left.
That was Jazz Deep.
Oh yeah. So yeah. So what happened? So yeah. So I taking shots. I'm dying. I took like 13, 14 shots. Then I died.
Oh yeah.
And then I took a bottle of Jaeger from the bar. We chugged. I chugged.
Oh yeah.
And then the bartender was like, "No, don't. You get alcohol poisoning." I'm like, "Fine, mom." Yeah. Did you hear about what happened to ASAP?
Oh yeah, I heard what happened.
ASAP Rocky went to jail in Sweden. Did you hear about? Do you know what Swedish jails like?
I heard they're pretty nice.
Dude, apparently it's like hotels.
Yeah.
They're like our hotels.
Yeah.
They have spas. They have like therapists you can talk to. Nice king size beds.
Sweden is honestly just magical. Like, it's just Disneyland.
You want to take a trip there?
We should take a trip there.
That'd be so fun because yeah, but he was there for assault charges. Because apparently they jumped a dude in Stockholm. Oh wait, I just want to say this: ASAP Rocky's a pretty guy.
No, he's beautiful.
Yeah, he is.
No homo.
His eyes are nice.
No homo.
Yeah, but he was there. He was there for like at least a month or something, and yeah, because they want to keep him there for 2 years.
Oh.
But D. Trump, you know, the guy who likes all colored people, said, hey, let's not put you in jail, and let's just keep you free.
He was a boy for that. You know why? It's
Why?
because he wants him on his, like, space army.
ASAP Rocky in the space army?
Oh, yeah.
Space Trudge? Dude, imagine if he gets like, there's like anyone famous in the space army.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, put Conor McGregor there in the space army.
If they fight like an army of like alien women, just send Chris Brown.
Yo, his new album's actually nice though.
It's so nice.
Oh no, there's one thing I don't understand Chris Brown, okay? Twitter, everyone will shit on him, okay? But then second he has a banger of a song, just forget about it.
He's too talented. He's too talented to do this.
Cause like watch, like honestly I haven't heard from Chris Brown in a long time. And then Lil Dicky put a song with him, and that was the biggest song last year.
Yeah.
Freaky Friday was amazing. It was a good video.
I still listen to it to this day.
I was listening to it like I think like before you came.
Yesterday.
Yeah, the music videos. I just love Lil Dicky.
Oh yeah.
And then I don't hear from him for a little while. Then Drake puts out a song with him. Then the album comes out and like everybody's on it. It's a 30-song album.
Oh yeah.
I listened to the whole thing too. It slapped.
It was great.
Yeah. So I can't really ask you. I can't ask you much from the army, can I?
Not really. No. I'd have to kill you.
Ah, shit. Well, I'd like to die, but you know.
Perhaps another day.
Yeah. So for now, Mr. Brar, thank you for coming in. You will be in soon. I'm pretty sure. Back on the podcast for another story time.
Thank you for having me.
Not a podcast. He'll be back for a story, not an interview. A story. A fun story. The Night of Hells. Stay tuned for that. But as always, stay hydrated and wear a condom. People don't understand that. People hate that. Say that.
That should be your line. Just, if you had that on a shirt with your face on it,
Stay hydrated, wear a condom.
I would wear it.
Guys, Brarcast merch? Is that happening? Who knows? Stay tuned. Alright, Brarcast, I love you guys. You guys are part of the Brar Hive forever. And love you. Jason, kiss the audience goodbye. Bye!
Bye.